Just another lovely day. If you look closely, you might see a sneak peek to something that's coming up in the near future. But it's not what we're working on today. What's up, folks? Welcome back to the journey. So I need to pick up the saw, head over here to the front. So we're still clearing the driveway, just doing some of the last minute stuff. You got stuff like that. We're still cleaning up, jacking over to the fire pit, build a burn. I think Dad's already over here. I was uploading video to the Scuttlebutt. That's our side channel, the Scuttlebutt with IFF. If you guys have not seen that channel or did not know about it, we gladly ask, go check it out. You get a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, just things that sometimes we'll talk about stuff over there that we don't talk about here, or we'll show stuff over there. And one of these days, that's actually going to be more of a, I don't know, what's it called? Podcast, I guess. Once we can actually get more of like a studio type setting, I'll turn that more into a podcast. But we'll still show, you know, behind the scenes type things of what's going on here, because that's basically what it is, right? It's the rumor mill, the Scuttlebutt, which, if you did not know what that meant, it's actually the name of the water fountain or the watering hole in the Navy, right? The Scuttlebutt. But back in the days of old, right, of the wooden ships, where the sailors gathered around the Scuttlebutt to get their daily grog or water or whatever it was, that's also where they told their sea stories or their rumors, right? So that's why the Scuttlebutt means rumor or watering hole. So that's also the name of our well house, is the Scuttlebutt. But we gladly ask that you go check it out. It's greatly appreciated. So what's going on up here? Well, let's get you flipped around and let's take a gander. So we've just been doing a little bit of clearing up here. Actually, I still got a post to drag out, some T-posts I need to take out, but we've showed this before. We've cleared out, we've actually cleared out a little bit more, you know, just built to make that nice transition of the house to come in. We still have one stump over here that we got to take care of. That's why I'm actually bringing the saw out. He just wants us to cut it flush to the ground, but that's not the biggest change, because most of this we've already done, we've already shown y'all. But this is what the driver wanted us to do. He wanted us to clear out a little bit more over here. So that's what we did. We took out a lot of the posts, the trees, the stuff that was here, all the way up to this T-post. Added a nice little transition. So what he's going to have to do, which we still need to cut these T-posts down, because he's going to have to straddle this with his truck. So, and people said, oh, don't drive over, you know, the culvert, it's going to collapse. Well, no, it won't. It can actually handle the weight of the truck and the house and stuff that's coming through. Because, I mean, we just barely have rocks covering the top of that. We drive over it every single day. Now, yes, the truck is a lot heavier. We've had heavier trucks than what, you know, our Jeep and pickup trucks, you know, can handle, but we've had heavier things drive over top of that. It's okay. Now, ideally, we would like to be able to, you know, put in more rocks, a layer, you know, going all the way up and down the driveway, including this, right? Because this is our property that we're supposed to maintain, even though this is an easement going National Forest. So public still drives up and down this road, even though it's our property, right? We can't close it off because that's still open to the public, and as long as that stays open to the public, we have to maintain the easement open to the public. So it is what it is. With this right here, right, we're kind of making this a nice little transition that he can bring the truck in. And the reason for that is we can't take this fence down. We've talked about that, right? So as the house comes in, the house is what, 60 feet long, almost 60 feet long. So for him to be able to have it come through and the back end of the house not hit the fence, he has to stay closer to this side, bring his truck all the way up around in here, and he's pretty confident that he can get it in here as long as we did this. So that's what we did. He's going to straddle, basically the driver's side of his truck will be over here, passenger side of his truck will be over on that side of the culvert, and then he'll be able to swing nice and wide. I do have some more dirt, you know, piled up here that I'm going to kind of move around, just get this nice and smoothed out and fill in some holes, right? I do want to kind of fill this in, just feather it out a little better, a little gooder, and then also bring some of that dirt over here and just kind of get this nice and feathered out. So if the tires of the house are running in here, right, it's just going to be just cleared out a little better, right? So, but the biggest thing I need to take care of right now is cutting down this stump. So just trying to move. I might even go grab the tractor just to try to push some of these vines and stuff out of the way, just try to get this cleared out a little better right in here. And then we do have some old posts, right? So I know that there's going to be barbed wire, you know, in this area. We've been trying to take out most of it. Eventually we're going to have a whole new fence over in this area, because this is the area we would like to turn into pasture land that we had talked about previously, you know. But before we can turn this into pasture land, we need to get fences up. That way we can put animals in here, let the animals do majority of the work, and then once a lot of the underbrush and stuff is taken care of, then we'll come in here and we'll start taking down some trees and doing some other stuff. All right, but anyway, let's get to work. this chain is so dull. Oh, that's about that. I need to go change out a blowout in my pants. Not cool, but these are old. I've already patched them twice. Well, Gladys has already patched them twice. I think it's about time to retire. Okay, so just coming back down the driveway. Went and put the tractor away. Got a new pair of pants. Yeah, it happens. And then went ahead and grabbed a rake, a little garden finishing rake. And tractor only does so much. You know, if you want it to have that finished look, you need to do it by hand. That's what I'm gonna do. I just kind of come over here, kind of smooth it out, make it look a little prettier, and then you see stuff like this, like these branches hanging over. So that's not a tree we need to cut down. You can see there's a branch already hanging off of that tree. Those are called widow makers. I mean, obviously that one probably won't turn you into a widow, but or your spouse into a widow. But we still like to take stuff like that down because we don't want it falling on kids or whatnot. But we're gonna come through and just trim some more of this stuff off, you know, things that's overhanging. Right now Dad's up front cleaning up some of the stuff that we'd already cut yesterday. Didn't come out here to record nothing. We just came out here and worked. That's okay, it happens. Sometimes you just don't feel like recording and you just want to get some work done. That's what we did, but we still have stuff like this, right? Things in a ditch, loose branches that we need to clean up. So I just connect the trailer, the little trailer I had for the water buffalo, up to the tractor. We just pile all that stuff up. That's what we've been doing, just continuing to clear. Right, I still got trees down over there that I can clear out sometime, but we got to make space, and that's what Dad's doing. So okay, so yeah, Dad's been up here processing some of the stuff that we've been dragging around, obviously burning too. This is some of the stuff that we've had sitting over here for a while now, but all came from the driveway. How goes it, Dad?
Hi. Morning.
I see you got yourself a little helper.
Yes.
Yeah. He's gonna hide behind the tree.
Micah.
Hi, Omega.
Omega. Hey. Say hi to the camera. Omega.
That's fine. He can hide. Yeah, Dad never passes up opportunity to work on an engine.
Oh. Where's the gasket?
There was no gasket, no.
Okay. You don't have no gasket for this?
It might be still on it, it didn't come off.
Yes, it's right here.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah, getting over here to help fix the tractor. And we got a chance to meet back to good. Hey.
Filming you. Filming me.
Oh, I learn new stuff all the time.
Yeah, being around Gary and Mary is pretty awesome.
It is a Ford after all. It likes to be choked.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this
Okay.
one definitely does.
Okay.
Hey! Wobble up. All right.
Turn like a kitten. All right, so this was our second stop of today, other than getting the generator. So now we got all the scrap metal. Dad loves his scrap metal, so thanks again.
You're welcome. We appreciate y'all taking this off for us. It saves us so much back-breaking work.
Yes.
We have enough of that.
Right? Yes, right there. So if you guys are not following in on their journey with this little cabin slash farmhouse, definitely go check them out. So who are you? What channel is your?
Works Littlefield.
There you go. Or Works Littlefield. Link will be down in the description. So this is going to be a godsend. We just got to get working. Dad, you forgot to do the check, right? So it's one of those. Yep, that's not going nowhere. Yep, that's not going nowhere. Oh, yeah, you didn't tighten that one down enough. See, Dad didn't do the snap test. Yep, that's not going nowhere. So see what happens when you don't do the snap test? You're gonna lose stuff, and that's basically just gonna hold down these lids. Pull it a little more, Dad. All right. There. Now it's not gonna go nowhere. And good morning. We're back into another day. So actually today is Sunday. And I think Dad and I ended up doing a few more loads. So my buddy that is borrowing the post hole digger for the tractor, he's like, hey, I need this back because we need to dig a few holes. He's like, you can get it right back when we're done. I was like, not a problem. I was like, it's yours. Obviously, I'm still using it. I still have a couple hundred holes to dig. Plus, I know that Mike over at Dogman has also said that we could borrow his gas-powered post hole digger if needed. So I told him, I was like, I have other resources as needed other than digging it by hand, right? Which I'm not afraid to do. Does not bother me in one bit digging holes with a handheld post hole digger. But we are going to be setting up some other fencing area, right? Because we have projects we got to do, and until we can get some folks over to our property to help out, which it's gonna happen. They're coming, right? It's all in due time. I know folks that say, "Hey, how come no one ever comes over to help you?" Well, they do, they do. It's in due time. So we will be getting house pad and stuff done. Hopefully by the end of this month. That's what we're looking at. Just really all depends on how many loads of shell we can get, right? I might need to bring in some more loads of shell next month. That way to be able to finish that out. But I can move stuff like that with Lil Mac. But where are we at right now? Because we're not on our property. Well, let's get you flipped around. Let's see what we're going to do today. So I guess until we get busy later, I'm just gonna go ahead and get some stuff set up. And yeah, I know Liz goes back to work tonight, so right now it's supposed to be more of her sleep time. So that's why we got over here a little earlier, trying to get this stuff knocked out, and then that way she can get back to bed since she has to go to work tonight. All right, so see you in a bit. All right, and now we're back home. That's all she wrote. So we had a nice fulfilled weekend of going and doing some scrapping type stuff, visiting with a whole bunch of folks, even folks we haven't seen in quite a while. It's always good to get out into the community and just be able to help out when we can. And then definitely getting over to Black Sheep Project and helping process up their goats. They've never done something like that before, so we went over there and showed them how to do that. That way they can do it themselves next time, and such. And it's been a great weekend, so we definitely enjoyed that. I did have a chance also to be able to work on the water type project that we have going on with the hydrant that will be coming out here soon. So definitely, if you're not subscribed, stick around for that. It's greatly appreciated. And then if you would like to stick around and continue to follow this journey, we do have another video that you can check out right here. We have the entire year's playlist. If you want to stick around a little bit longer, icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to our side channel. Definitely go over there, check it out. It's greatly appreciated. And then last but not least, definitely get out there, thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. We'll see you on the next one. There you go. I need a shower. I smell like a goat.